Going on to you, Cancer crabs. So you Cancers have got the Justice, the Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, the World, the Fool, the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you Cancer crabs, the Four of Swords, a lot of you Cancer crabs, Queen of Wands, somebody tried to act like they were so better than you, competition, and the Justice. You left them alone, and what is their life like now? Their life is probably trash. Either way it goes, you don't know whether their life is trash, whether their life is not trash. Justice. Their life will be exactly what it is that they make it. But if they continue to live their life full of nonsense, then obviously their life is going to be trashy, of course. The World, the Fool. A lot of you Cancer crabs are just focused on living your life, making the quality of your life as good as possible, right? Because a lot of you need to start concentrating on the quality of your life. It's not just about living it, but it's actually about making peace with it and enjoying it, you know? Because when you're not making peace with it and being able to enjoy it, of course, moderately on a healthy level, then obviously you're going to have a lot of regrets. You don't want to do that. So the World and the Fool represents you're thinking on a bigger picture level where you have a bird's eye view. You see so much now, right? You have a different advantage from a lot of the people who are not here on this channel. Subscribe. And the reason for that is because you understand that regardless of whether people want to hang out with you or not, who cares? As long as you Cancer crabs enjoy your life, you don't have to hang out with these people. You're not going to. If they play games, guess what you Cancer crabs are going to do? You're going to not talk to them and you're going to move on. So the Knight of Swords now represents how, and this is going to make you very attractive because now a lot of people going to, talk to you if they haven't started already. But a lot of you have a detached demeanor because your demeanor and the way that you are is detached. You know, a person has to show you that they like you and stuff like this. If not, they have to reciprocate. If not, it is what it is. Live and let live. Stop trying to force relationships, right? If a relationship does not go right and the person flakes on you and all this other type of stuff, they flaking on you, and it's the first time the two of y'all are supposed to hang out. That's a dub. So the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups now represents. So what this means here for a lot of you Cancer crabs is that the Three of Pentacles is that the two of you needs to put 1.5. 1.5 to make 3. Meaning that it has to be strong. The relationship has to be strong. It has to have a foundation. It has to have purpose, right? If it doesn't and it's not really meant to be long-term or whatever, it's just until, the two of y'all hang out enough, so to speak, and y'all enjoy yourselves. When it's over, when the enjoyment and the thrill of it is gone, the two of y'all go your separate ways. A lot of you Cancer crabs, y'all want clarity. So this is more so about if that's the case, then that's the case. A lot of you Cancer crabs will be in something like that, right? For some of y'all. And then if it's something deeper, right, where it actually has deeper meaning than that, then you Cancer crabs will actually hang out with these people in the first place. So the Four of Cups now represents, as a result, but if those types of relationships aren't very meaningful, then you will eventually, again, you will move on and talk to other people, right? So it has to be a reciprocal relationship. It has to be a house a strong, sturdy house that the two of you are building. If it's not, and if it's ultimately a house of cards where strong wind can blow by, knock everything down, then obviously that you're not planning on sticking around very long or at all, And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is, and also too, you're not going to let people cherry pick you, right? Like, just, how do I say? You're not going to, how can I say this? You're not going to let people cherry pick you in a way where you're not getting something out of it, which goes right back into reciprocation. So if they just, for instance, if they're the ones that's just getting the friends with benefits, and you Cancer crabs don't even, you get into it with this person and things aren't going as well as you would have thought, then you're like, okay, you're not going to hang out with them, because you're not, you're not going to let people cherry pick you. But what you will do is, you want something that's strong. You want something that's very foundational. It has roots. So a lot of you Cancer crabs are going to plant the seeds to a real relationship. So if it's not something real, a lot of you, like I said, a lot of you Cancer crabs are not going to waste your time talking to these people like that for very long, probably 1 or 2 months, and just see what happens, and let's see what goes on. The Ace of Swords represents how a lot of you are in a situation where what you need to do is but you will have, I should say, you're good, but you will have a lot of people who will come to you though. So you Cancer crabs just need to kind of weed out those people, right? Decide for yourselves who is who. So let's clarify. So to clarify, let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the World. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, the Three of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Cancer crabs, right? Three of Pentacles, like I was talking about, it has to be a strong relationship. The Three of Pentacles is at the top, but look at the structure. It's a house that these people are building. So that's what I'm trying to say. It has to be, the Three of Pentacles is an architecture card, right? And even in the other deck, the Rider-Waite, it's the Three of Pentacles is engraved in the actual architecture of the house, the way that the house is built. So like the Three of Pentacles is about the house has to be built around the foundation of this relationship, this strong connection that you have with this other person. And the thing about it is that the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands represents how, but the person needs to be in their correct mind. The person actually needs to really want to be in a relationship with you. But the Three of Wands now represents, so as a result, if they're not, you're going to move forward. You're going to move forward. You know, you're looking at things from a worldly perspective. So let's clarify the Fool now. So to clarify the Fool, we have the Nine of Swords, the Justice, Six of Cups. Wow. The King of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is, to clarify this, the Knight of Swords and the Justice is about, again, and then you got the Six of Cups. So so to bring it home, right, this is about people that you used to know trying to get their foot in the door, trying to talk to you again, trying to come back. They want forgiveness, all this type of stuff, right? They want forgiveness. They want this. They want that. Right. The Knight of Swords and the Justice, you got nothing for them. Forgiveness, you already forgave them, but it does not mean that you Cancers will let them back into your life like that. No, sorry. That won't happen again. Because a lot of you Cancer crabs, y'all, one thing that a lot of y'all know very well is how to survive. A lot of you Cancer crabs know that these people, they try to do you in. They try to destroy you. And you Cancer crabs know you can't trust them. So now the King of Swords represents you're not even going to answer their call. You're not going to text them back.